In the village of Ban Nong Pradu in rural northeastern Thailand lies an ancient Buddhist statue named Ong Bak. The village falls in despair after thieves from Bangkok decapitate the statue and take the head with them.
ยัดหนุมานถวายแหวนอาชาพยองคุณอยากจับลิงจระเข้ฟาดหางล่ามาสูนควงขวานผจญช่างสารร่วมแดนเฮล่าโยธีวางเหนียวหลังองค์คดคุมพระขันหักงวงกับยะลางูไหลตัวโยธาขึ้นทับตะเพียนแฝงต่อชาตกมันหักดาวลบกดพาสถานคลื่นกระทบฟังยักเงียบปาหักคอปามาแทกเงือกพุ่มหอกวางสะบัดนางยุดโยธาปล่อยละวันน้ำเหนียว
King, a villager extremely skilled in Muay Thai, volunteers to travel to Bangkok to recover the stolen head of Ong Bak.
เดินทาง
His only lead is Don, a drug dealer who attempted to buy an amulet in Nong Pradu one day earlier. Upon arriving in Bangkok with a bag full of money donated by his village, Ting meets up with his cousin Humley, who has dyed his hair blonde and begun calling himself George. Humley and his friend Moy Lek are street bike racing hustlers who make a living out of conning yaba dealers. Reluctant to help Ting, Humley steals Ting's money and bets all of it in an underground fighting tournament at a bar on Chaosan Road. Ting tracks down Humley and gets his money back after stunning the crowd by knocking out the champion in the ring with one kick. His extraordinary skill grabs the attention of Conchuan, a gray-haired crime lord who uses a wheelchair and needs an electrolarynx to speak. It is discovered that Don had stolen Ong Bak's head to sell to Conchuan, who sees no value in it and orders him to dispose of it. The next day, Humley and Moy Lek are chased all over town by drug dealer Peng and his gang after a botched baccarat game scam at an illegal street gambling booth. Ting fights off most of the thugs and helps Humley and Moy Lek escape in exchange for helping him find Don. They return to the bar, where Ting wins the respect of the crowd after defeating 3 opponents consecutively.
Come on! You should try freestyle! Thai boxing's good on stage! Come on! Back Muay Thai!
มาทาลูกพัก
เกิดเด็กผมชนะผมขอรับตังค์เองนะไม่หมดหรอกแข่งครึ่งเดียวพอ สุดยอดเลยกูบอกเลยอีหมวยงงไอ้สัตว์งง ถ้ามึงเก่งเนี่ยกูว่าเรามีช่องทาง ไอ้ทิ้ง
Done!
The trio find Don's hideout, triggering a lengthy tuk-tuk chase. The chase ends at a port in the Jiao Priya River, where Ting discovers Kamchuan's cache of stolen Buddha statues submerged underwater. After the statues are recovered by local police, Kamchuan sends his thugs to kidnap Moi Lek and tells Humli to ask Ting to fight his bodyguard Saming near the Thai-Burmese border in exchange for Moi Lek and the Ong Bak head. Ting is forced to throw the match against the drug-enhanced Saming, and humbly throws in the towel.
ทิ้งก็ดูผิวนี่เป็นนักมวยไทยทิ้งก็ดูผิวนักมวยมุมทางด้านทิศตะวันออกอยู่ทางทิศตะวันตกมุมตะวันตกนั่นเหรอครับส่วนนักมวยพม่านะครับเชื่อแต่เลยครับเอาละครับชาติของพม่าฝีมือจัดจ้านสมิง10ที่หนึ่งสำหรับนักมวยพม่าคนเริ่มต้นนะครับการแข่งขันเริ่มขึ้นแล้วเนี่ยต้องพอให้ดีนะครับบิ๊กซูสังเวียนแห่งทิศครับหลังจากที่ห่างเหินถึงคู่ในหน้าดูทั้งคู่เลยครับทิ้งที่ซ้ายก็ไปทิ้งที่ก็ไปเบี้ยนึงซ้ายก็ไปเบี้ยเตะลุกครับทีครับเตะครับนอกไปเตะซ้ายครับสมิงก็เฉยถ้าจะสู้แต่นะครับทิ้งเตะไปเบี้ยยังเคยอยู่ตอนนี้ทิ้งเตะครับเดี๋ยวนี้กำลังจ้องกันอยู่ต่างคนต่างกระบวนกันอึดขนาดเลยครับแล้วก็ทิ้งเตะห้องคู่ต่อสู้เข้าไปแหกทิ้งเตะทิ้งนะครับจะมีที่จะเข้ามาครับก็อยากนะครับทิ้งมาเกี่ยวเตะทำไรกันเยอะเลยครับเรนทิ้งกำลังก้อนครับเตะเขาเป็นเพื่อนเลยดูครับโอ้กินได้อย่างไรดูสองที่หนึ่งตั้งแต่ที่หน้านะครับทิ้งกันไปตั้งหลักน้องขึ้นมาเลยครับทำนี้นะครับสองสั้นไปสองไปที่ตีเขาตีเขาตีสองไปตีสองเดียวครับบีบโค้งครับจะมีตีเขาตีสองโค้งนะครับโค้งเข้ามาเลยครับดูสิลงไปเลยครับโอ้เขาไม่ครับเนี่ยทำการแยกออกไปครับแล้วก็แม่โค้งกับตีตีตีสองเตะแยกแยกที่คู่ออกไปครับในขณะที่ไอ้ยังไอ้นี่ไอ้นี่
After the fight, Kamchuan reneges on his promise to release Moi Lek and return the head, and he orders his henchmen to kill the trio. King and humbly subdue the thugs and head to a mountain cave, where Kamchuan's men are decapitating a giant Buddha statue. Ting defeats the remaining thugs and Saming, but is shot by Kamchuan. Before the crime lord attempts to destroy the Ong Bak head with a sledgehammer, Humley jumps to protect it, taking the brunt of the hammer blows. The giant Buddha statue head suddenly falls, crushing Contruin to death and critically injuring Humley. Humley gives Ting the Ong Bak head, and with his dying breath, asks him to look after Moi Lek. In 1431 Siam, during the reign of Buromara Chotharat II of the Ayutthaya kingdom, Tian, the young son of a noble family, is forced to flee from enemy soldiers.
Get the boy!
He manages to escape to the forest, where he is captured by slave traders. Tian's resistance leads the traders to throw him into a pool with a Siamese crocodile.
next one to fight?
I will give you a chance. Let's see if you can get out alive.
Start the fight!
But at that moment, the Fa beat Kroot, Garuda Wing Cliff, a band of bandits and martial artists, unveil themselves and attack the traders. The leader of the band, Chernang, is intrigued by the boy's physical prowess and sheer willpower, and saves him by passing him a knife to slay the crocodile with. They take him to their village, where their soothsayer claims that Tien is destined to become a great warrior, and Chernang offers him to become one of them, which Tien accepts. Years later, an adult Tien is subjected to the tests necessary to become a true member of the Fa beat Kroot. He successfully tames wild elephants. And afterwards he fights and defeats 3 other bandits, a Japanese swordsman, a Chinese fighter, and an indigenous wrestler.
Is the supreme test of martial arts. my son. That is what I am talking about. Yes!
After Tian passes his last test, killing a demonic female martial artist, Chernang proclaims him his adopted son and heir. Tian subsequently becomes the field leader of the bandits, whose adventures make him reminisce about his previous life. His father, Lord Sihideko, sent him to learn dances in a remote village under Master Bois instead of making him a warrior. Sihideko wanted Tian to be safe from the commander of the Ayutthaya Royal Guard, Lord Rajasena, who had plotted against his family. In the village, although the young Tian disdained their peaceful life, he eventually befriended Pim, an orphan girl. Back to the present, Tian tracks down his old slave traders and beats them down in revenge, throwing their leader to the crocodiles as he did to him.
Throw him to the crocodiles now!
Die! I don't want to die! I don't want to die!
Another flashback reveals that Lord Sihideko was betrayed by one of their own guards, who attempted to kidnap Tian, but the boy managed to flee with a loyalist's help. At the same time, Sihideko and his household were massacred by Lord Rajasena and a mysterious masked assassin, which Tian witnessed before escaping and being found by the slave traders.
the boy!
In the present, Tian makes a blood oath to avenge his family, which Chernang encourages him to fulfill, promising him to make him their new leader upon his return. Tian travels alone to Rajasina's palace, where the Lord is hosting a party to proclaim his power. After a dance coincidentally performed by a grown-up Pim, Tian sneaks in dressed as a cone dancer himself and attacks Rajasina, apparently cutting the treacherous lord down.
Guards!
I'll be back soon.
Tian returns to the Fa Beetroot village, but he finds it empty. He is instead confronted by the masked assassin that killed his father, whom Tian attacks, but more masked attackers emerge. Tian fights wave after wave of opponents, putting on the line every skill he learned. And eventually overcomes his enemies with the help of an elephant. However, Tian meets his match at the hands of a final opponent, Booty Sanka, Crow Ghost, a sinister yet formidable martial artist. Booty defeats Tian and takes the elephant away, leaving him to be submitted by Lord Rajasena and his army. The Lord turns out to have survived the assassination, thanks to hidden armor, and reveals that the masked assassin is no other than Chernang, who must now finish his job from years ago in exchange for Rajasena pardoning his bandits. As Tian reluctantly fights Chernang, the latter pins Tian down, acknowledges tearfully him as his son, and asks him to accept his own life to avenge his father. Chernang then causes the blade of Tian's sword to snap and slash across his throat, killing himself. Exhausted and devastated, Tian collapses on the ground surrounded by the soldiers, and Rajasena orders Tian to be taken away and slowly tortured to death.
Now you must torture him. But don't let him die too easily. Until his last breath. I need to believe he suffered. Take him away!
After the events of the previous film, Tian is held captive by Lord Rajasena's soldiers. He momentarily fights back when they try to beat him with wooden staves, but they manage to submit him, and Rajasena orders Tian's elbows and knees to be snapped.
สิทธิ์ในการร้องขอทุกข้อจนฟ้าจะสิ้นลมหายใจ
Meanwhile, the village of Kanakone is overwhelmed with people affected by a mysterious curse. In order to find a solution, Master Bois initiates a Buddhist pilgrimage, in which it's revealed that the source of the curse is Booty Sanka, the dark mystic that defeated Tian. Bois decides to become a monk to better ward off evil. Lord Rajasena is tormented by visions of his royal predecessor, who who died cursing him after Rajasena poisoned him in order to seize his throne. While Rajasena sleeps, the remnants of the Fa Bi Krut bandits attempt to free Tien, but Budi appears and kills them. Lord Rajasena offers to hire him, but Budi declines and instead proposes to remove Rajasena's curse, hinting Tien is related to the curse, before leaving. Rajasena orders his men to execute Tien next day, but a messenger from the Ayutthaya kingdom, the highest authority on the land, arrives with a pardon for Tien and takes him away to Kanakon to be healed, much to Rajasena's ire. Believing that a traitor informed Ayutthaya, the Lord's ministers send assassins to kill Tien, but the attempt is thwarted by the sacrifice of the royal messengers. Bids him to change his enemies into dance partners, and Tien develops a new fighting style by combining martial arts and dance. Rajasena visits Budi's ruined castle to remove his curse, but Budi reveals the curse to be his work all along, done to usurp Rajasena and becoming the new king. After a battle against his soldiers, Budi kills Rajasena, but the latter gives a curse to Budi like the previous king did to Rajasena. Budi sends soldiers to kill Tien, but the latter defeats them, albeit only to find the village in ruins and the surviving villagers kidnapped. The usurper has enslaved them in his palace, where he is having elephants killed to drink their blood. Tien then visits Master Bois, who tells him he has been chosen to drive off ignorance, and then resolves to go to Booty's palace to stop him. Confronted by Tien, Booty boasts that he feeds on Tien's negative emotions and uses his power to summon an eclipse, and when Pim reveals herself as Tien's companion, Booty kills her. This makes Tien give in to anger, driving him to fight through the guards with feral violence, but Booty ultimately defeats him by throwing a spear through his chest. As he falls dying, Tien remembers Bois' teachings, and suddenly the entire battle and Pim's death are revealed to be all an illusion. Now in a higher state of mind, Tien shatters Booty's powers and dispels the eclipse. Enraged, Booty attacks Tien, but the latter overcomes him, and although the spear is thrown again, this time Tien catches it with his hands. While fighting on the royal ledge above the arena, Tien holds Booty aloft by his chin and drops him over a furious elephant, whose tusk breaks and mortally impales Booty. With good having triumphed over evil, the elephant, now resembling the one Tuscanacia, raises his head in a victorious trumpet.